Hello, everyone. It is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with another exciting dueling book stream. I hope everyone is hyped today for another dueling book live stream. This is what you guys voted for in today's fan poll. I apologize for how long it took for us to get to this point. I've just been doing finals, so I wasn't able to do a fan poll for the last couple days. Today is like the one day of the week where I know that I have the time to do the fan poll. I ended up going to Walmart, and we were at Walmart a little bit longer than we originally planned, but that'll be okay. We got plenty of time to do the stream. I just got to end it at 2:15. But until then, let's get into some custom cards. Dun 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 dun. So I hope you guys are hyped for that. I actually have multiple custom card ideas already. So I'm just going to jump right in. I have a few notes written on Google Keep. So I'm probably going to pull Google Keep up on my phone and then use it as a reference. So I want to make a Fire Princess archetype. I want to make an archetype for Great Warrior based off of Tyler the Great Warrior. And I want to make a Kishido Spirit archetype. So first, let's start with Fire Princess, because I found out an easy way that I can do all the Fire Princess cards without having to take up too much time designing them. So what I'm going to do is take the basic Fire Princess art. I forgot that there's Adventure Time Fire Princess. I'm going to take the generic Fire Princess Yu-Gi-Oh art. I'm just going to change the color of it. And then each of the Fire Princess cards will be a different color flame. So it's the idea behind it. So you'll have like Fire Princess Blue Flame, Fire Princess da-na-na-na, and they're all just color swaps of themselves. I know some people would be like, oh, that's kind of lazy. And I know other people than just myself appreciate when I take like royalty-free art and I like edit it around and try and play with it. But just so that we can get to the testing phase a little bit faster. Plus, I feel like having them be identical but different colors is actually pretty okay. I like the concept of it in general. That's what I'm going to do this time around. So let me paste that bad boy in. And we're going to drag. Oh, I did it too many times. I might also have to close some tabs if I have too many open. I don't think I have too many open. This should be fine. Then we're going to shrink this. And we'll start with Fire Princess Blue Flame. So we're going to go here, recolor. Bam. So first up, we're going to have Fire Princess Blue Flame. I think it looks cool too. So I feel like that should work out. So they're all going to be a part of the Fire Princess archetype. Now you may be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So this isn't going to be like a monster, like similar to Fire Princess. So these are going to be cards that will help out Fire Princess when it comes to like accomplishing Fire Princess's goals. So a lot of them are going to have the same effect, more or less, with like a little bit of a twist, as archetypes do in Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, you have like a general theme that you follow for most cards in an archetype, but they all have to serve their form and function. I was about to type out the effect, and then I was like, well, I have Google Keep on my phone so that I don't have to look away from the live chat too much. So what I'm going to do is put Google Keep also on my computer screen, but not look at it the whole time. But it'll just be a lot easier for me to grab the text from Google Keep and copy and paste it. So I've actually already thought out the Fire Princess archetype. I just haven't had the time to do a stream to then like make all the cards. So that's what I'm going to do now. So this first card in the Fire Princess archetype is going to be a searcher. So I'm going to paste the effect in. There we go. And then I'm going to switch my screens over so I'll be able to see the live chat. Feel free to talk with me in the live chat, by the way. I really enjoy viewer interaction. So Fire Princess Blue Flame, when a Fire Princess card inflicts damage to your opponent's life points, you can place 1 flame counter on this card. You can remove 1 flame counter from this card to add 1 Fire Princess card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So that's going to be like the main searcher of the deck. We're going to make that available to everyone, upload it, and then we're going to grab the blue flame image that we made just a moment ago. So waiting for that to load so I can select a file from it. There we go. The images that it's showing me to pick from don't include Fire Princess Blue Flame. So I think I forgot to download Blue Flame. I just like made the art and then didn't download it. So I'll download that now. There we go. Now we'll go to browse image and we should be able to throw in Blue Flame. It's weird. Blue Flame on my second monitor, because I do like a 2-monitor thing, looks more violet than blue. And violet is the color that I'm going to do for the next one. So there we go. We got Fire Princess Blue Flame is now a card. So then we're going to exit and then go back in, and then we're going to work on Fire Princess Violet Flame. Thanos 37 seconds ago in the main menu chat said, "Why do girls use guys for sex?" You never know what you're going to see. You never know what you're going to see at all when you're like on Dueling Book looking at that chat. So next up, we're going to have Fire Princess. I was thinking about doing Violet Flame, but I actually like the idea of not all of them necessarily being flames. So this one could be Fire Princess Orange Embers. And then we're going to have it be a continuous spell. And then Orange Embers, the last card was a searcher. So this one is going to be for card destruction, allowing you to be able to get rid of your opponent's cards using Fire Princess's effect. And essentially all of these continuous spell cards trigger when Fire Princess uses her ability, which is she deals damage every time you gain life points. So when a Fire Princess card inflicts damage to your opponent's life points, you can place 1 flame counter on this card. You can remove 1 flame counter from this card to destroy 1 card on the field. And I kind of want to add during either player's turn. So during either player's turn, you can remove 1 flame counter from this card to destroy 1 card on the field. Just to make that clear. So then we'll upload that. Ooh. And then we need to make the image for it. So Orange Embers is just going to be a recolor. So we're going to go to Format Options. We're already in Format Options. And that one's going to be Fire Princess Orange Embers. Also, if anyone is an artist who watches these streams, I would love to see your versions of these custom card arts. If you like submitted the images that you came up with, maybe like you make a video slideshow of like, this is how you envision the Fire Princess archetype, and you sent that in, I think that would actually be really cool. I would love to see what you guys came up with. Guys and gals, not assuming gender. So did I already hit the upload button? Yeah, I already uploaded. Whoa, whoa. Oh, there's like a limit on it. So you can only upload 1 card per minute. So we have to slow down these streams a little bit then, especially since I've already pre-written all these archetypes. So I'm going to have to actually fill in for time. That's interesting. I guess this would be a good opportunity while we're waiting the minute out to ask you guys, what do you guys think about a Fire Princess archetype in general? Did any of you guys ever want Fire Princess to have a larger archetype? If so, how would you have implemented it? Would you have had more monsters? Because I'm mainly thinking of like a card that already exists and then trying to create additional support for it. But that's not necessarily the best way to go about it. What are your thoughts? So we got spell, continuous. Can we upload now? Oh, so I already did orange embers. Okay. So now I made orange embers, but did I download the image is what I need to see. There we go. So I did already download the image. So we will add that. And there we go. We got Fire Princess Orange Embers. So next up, we're going to exit and go back in. And we're going to set up Fire Princess. Also, someone made a danger acronym thing. So then we're going to go into custom cards. Then we're going to do Fire Princess. Violet Cinder. And Violet Cinder is going to be what I call, it's not a searcher and it's not card destruction. It's card protection. So it's going to help protect your card from being destroyed by battle or card effect by allowing you to remove flame counters, and flame counters are placed on it when a Fire Princess card inflicts damage to your opponent's life points. So let's see. When a Fire Princess card would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can remove one flame counter from this card instead. So it just prevents it. And of course, it gets flame counters whenever the effect goes off. First, I need to set it to be spell, continuous. It just gives you the continual ability to just utilize the Fire Princess spells. Also, tell me about balancing, if you will, in the live chat. If you're thinking like, hey, I already see this going a bad way. One thing that I'm starting to realize is that by all of them gaining counters, if you have a whole bunch of these on field and Fire Princess's effect goes off once, you suddenly get all these additional effects that you can utilize because they all get counters, rather than having one card that collects counters and then all of them allow you to remove counters to activate effects. So it's interesting. Let's see. So we're going to download Violet Cinders, and then we're going to set this to everyone, so everyone will have access to this card. Looks like the live chat is currently not super active. Nothing wrong with that. And then upload. Hey, we got it. So we're going to hit Browse Images. We're going to throw on a Violet Cinders image. I may do like Crimson Ash for the next one. There's Violet Cinder. So I dig that. So then we're going to exit, go back in. And the next one is what I call a drawback nullifier. So recently, when I've been thinking of archetypes, I've been trying to break it down into, okay, is there an existing card in Yu-Gi-Oh that I like? If so, is there any way, is there an existing card in Yu-Gi-Oh that I like? Does that card have a searcher? Does that card allow you to destroy other cards? Does that card allow you to protect other cards that you have? Does that card have some kind of drawback that you can get rid of? Well, not necessarily get rid of, but circumvent using like another card. So it's not like, oh, it doesn't suffer that drawback anymore, but more, it doesn't have to worry about it because you can essentially add additional things to it. And of course, that drawback wouldn't be protection because you would cover that in your protection, and it wouldn't be destruction. It normally has to do with an effect that's good, but the effect could be better if the card had X, Y, or Z. So this is that card for Fire Princess, the drawback nullifier. So this one's going to be Fire Princess Crimson Ashes, or it can just be Fire Princess Crimson Ash. And the drawback nullifier, once per turn during either player's turn, gain 100 life points for each Fire Princess card you control. You can destroy or discard this card to add one Fire Princess monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Now you may be wondering, I wonder why this has like 2 effects, because not all of them have 2 effects written on them. It's mainly because I like the separation, but a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards don't do the separation between sentence lines. I'll do it this once, even though I didn't do it for the other one. I don't know. It just looks neater. It looks easier to read. But the reason why this has 2 different things, I feel like Fire Princess is required for you to activate the effects of all these continuous spell cards. So if you don't have Fire Princess on the field or in your hand, you're probably going to want to be able to get it as quickly as possible. And the Searcher card depends on activating Fire Princess's effect to get all these other cards, not to get Fire Princess herself, because you probably already have her. So Crimson Ash will be a way for you to get Fire Princess from your deck to your hand with the greatest of ease, whether you have Crimson Ash in your hand or on the field already. And it also allows you to get past Fire Princess's drawback. I felt like her main drawback is you need a continuous way to gain life points to activate Fire Princess's effect. So that's my rationale for this card. Next up, I'm going to do the card art, which will simply be changing it from purple to red. Probably going to go with a darker red since this is Crimson Ash. That's edgy. That's super edgy. So there's Fire Princess Crimson Ash. Download as PNG. Oh, yeah, it's just not an active live chat today. So then we're going to jump from there to here, and we're going to hit that upload button. Yo! Then we're going to browse image, throw in the latest Crimson Ash. Now, the 5th thing that I feel like all archetypes need is a clearly defined win condition. So essentially, what I'm talking about is like a trump card. You use all these other cards to go into your trump, and I just don't know what the trump will be. Whenever I think of a trump card for archetypes like this, oops, I like accidentally went to its page, I think. Whenever I think of trump cards for archetypes like this, I'll be like, no, that was a little bit too strong, and then I won't make it. So if you guys have an idea for the trump card of this deck, the trump card should be something that's hard to achieve. So it should have like a relatively high cost, but the cost should be something that you can like get going. And it should allow you to, through the main point of the deck, get like the victory, essentially. So I could see it being you control 4 Fire Princess spell cards of different names, each with like a Fire Princess, not a Fire Princess, but each with a flame counter on it. And if you do, you can do something else. You know, Fire Princess's whole thing is dealing burn damage whenever you gain life points. So maybe it would allow you to like add an extra flame counter and everything. I'm not sure, but I do need an idea for a trump card. Nerdtanker was like, Jeet! Yo! Good to see you. Right now, I am working on a Fire Princess archetype. Well, Nerdtanker is one of our subscribers on the channel. He voted for a dueling book today. He wanted to see some custom cards. And Nerdtanker's like, cool. Ball. And let me move the private chat. I'll probably just minimize it, and then whenever I get a message, it'll blink and give me the sound notification. Right now, I'm trying to make sure all of them are worded correctly. So orange embers, during either player's turn, you can remove 1. Violet cinder would be destroyed by battle or card effect. I should probably edit violet cinder just a little bit. I'm not sure if this has to be specified, but I will specify it just to make sure. During either player's turn, when a Fire Princess card would be destroyed by battle or card effect. So safe. So when a Fire Princess card, when a Fire Princess card inflicts damage to your opponent's life points, you can place 1 flame counter on this card. During either player's turn, when a Fire Princess card would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can remove 1 flame counter from this card instead, preventing their destruction. So I'm glad the wording on that got fixed. Blue flame is fine. I don't think it needs to specify on either player's turn. You probably only would really want to do that on your turn. Or if like the way it's, if you can only do it on your turn with that wording, I'm fine with that, is more or less what I'm saying. The drawback card is fine. And it actually already has the during either player's turn thing written in its text. Then Orange Embers already has during other player's turn. So there we go. So that's the Fire Princess archetype so far. Like I said, it still needs a trump card. Still needs like a way for you to essentially guarantee that win if you have, what you need in order to accomplish the victory. So that's the Fire Princess archetype. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do art-wise, but I have 2 different archetypes that I've thought of other than the Fire Princess archetype. Those 2 archetypes are Equip Man. I think Equip Man is going to be really ballin'. And I have Kishido Spirit. So in case you're not familiar with Kishido Spirit, it's a card that says if the attack points of your monster and an opponent's monster are equal, your monster is not destroyed by battle with that monster. So the Kishido Spirit archetype would be based on you taking advantage of that Kishido Spirit effect by having cards that say if all monsters on the field have equal attack, you can search a card, you can destroy a card, you can protect a card from being destroyed by battle or card effect, stuff like that. So it'll try and make sure that all monsters on the field are even and then like work its way around it that way. But like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do for artwork for Kishido Spirit. So what I'll probably do is look up the Kishido Spirit normal artwork and then go from there. So Kishido Spirit Yu-Gi-Oh! So the normal artwork for Kishido Spirit has rare gold armor, and it has a character that I don't recognize. If I go to Yu-Gi-Oh! Wikia, it'll probably be in the trivia for Kishido Spirit. It'll be like, hey, that monster is da-na-na-na-na-na. And then if I can find that monster's artwork, I can do different creative things with the rare gold armor artwork and with that particular monster's artwork. So we're going to go to trivia, figure out what the other card featured in it is. So rare gold armor, Kishido Spirit, ritual weapon, white dragon ritual, paladin of white dragon, paladin of cursed dragon. The warrior featured on this artwork of this card seems to be voyaging and adventure. So he's like on all of these other cards. Let's look at the artwork for ritual weapon. Oh, I see. So they all feature like the same person. So the last card is Paladin of the Cursed Dragon. So Paladin of the Cursed Dragon. And there he is riding his Cursed Dragon. So what will I do in order to set up the card work for the Kishido Spirit archetype? I probably need to take these artworks and do something interesting with them. Also, Paladin of White Dragon. He seems to be on that artwork too. Yep. And of course he's on White Dragon Ritual. That makes sense. That's interesting. Because he's on so many things already, I'm curious if he already fulfills the conditions. Like if Yu-Gi-Oh! Already has it, but it's not an archetype. That'd be interesting. I think what I'll do instead of work on the Kishido Spirit archetype right now, since I only have like 14 minutes left, I might try and make a Fire Princess deck and then maybe try and get in a very fast duel. It would have to be insanely quick. If we don't get a duel in, that'd still be fine. Also, I have a deck made for player armor. So I made a new player armor deck, and it would be faster for me to showcase my player armor deck, considering the fact that it's already fully made, and to play a duel with it. Hopefully, I feel like that's my only issue is that it would have to be fast. Maybe Nerd Tinker is available. Would you be free for a quick duel? Like 13 minutes or less duel, like really fast. And if anyone who's watching this stream is down, I'm down to do like a quick duel. I'll be playing player armor. If you're not familiar with player armor, then you're definitely about to become familiar after I hit you up with these hands. I've yet to test out a card in particular in this deck, player armor Wit. He says, I don't know if it would be 13 or less. We would call it at 13 minutes, and whoever had the most life points wins. That would be like the easiest way to go about it. Also, I should be able to, considering the fact that we've made all those Fire Princess cards, next time we do a Dueling book stream, be able to do it. And then Nerd Tinker's like, now I only have 12 minutes. Now I only have 12 minutes. There's only so much time. Would you be down? Question mark. Hopefully Nerd Tinker's down, because then I'll be able to show you guys a duel. Oh, he's currently in a duel. Oh. Understood. I might. He said so. Hold on. Okay. I can wait. Just know, the longer the wait, the shorter the duel, because we have to do it on a time limit, essentially. I wonder, can I, with the greatest of ease, find the current duel that he's in? And then Nerd Tinker's like, true. So I guess if I switch it to watch, I should be able to find Nerd Tinker's currently running duel. So Nerd Tinker. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I thought we just found him. He said, all right. I think he just left the duel that he was in before. Let me switch it back to duel mode then. Custom. Ooh. Do you want to make a lobby? Or, well, not make a lobby. Do you want to host? Okay, he's hosting. Cool. There we go. And soon we'll be able to message within the duel thing. Good luck, have fun. He said, got him. Let's see. We have 9 minutes. Okay, draw phase, standby phase, main phase 1. This is gonna be weird. Oh, well, I wouldn't want to activate that card, but I would activate this one. Nerd Tanker said totally have an OTK. Well, hopefully not. Let's see. Then I'll activate Player Armor Whip. Ooh. I'll activate Player Armor Shield. He said, your Player Armor deck. Do you have any responses? I should have been asking. I should have been asking you as I was playing cards. Nope. Okay. Quick draw effect. Response. So the idea of player armor is to protect yourself with armor pieces and then use the armor pieces in order to heavily dick on your opponent. Do I want Stomping Ground or do I want Helmet? I kind of don't need Helmet first turn. I know what I want. I want the Field Searcher. So I'm going to add Armory to hand with that effect. Okay. And then Quick Draw is going to go to the grave. Then I'm going to activate Armory. So Armory effect once per turn. So Armory effect. Once per turn, add one player armor card from your deck to your hand. So we're going to go into our deck again. Dive in. This time we're going to grab the Field Play spell card. Add that to hand. So let's Player Armor Stomping Ground. Then we're going to activate Stomping Ground. Once per turn during another player's turn, when a player armor card destroys itself with its own card effect, you add this card from your graveyard to your hand. And if the controller of this card would take damage from a direct attack, they can destroy a player armor card they control instead, which is what all of them do. And Nerd Tinker's like, that it? Like, yes, sir. And then he's like, okay. Wow. Wow. Return all spell and trap cards on the field to the hand. Okay. So to the hand. To the hand. To the hand. To the hand. That's a good card. To the hand. Against player armor, which is just all spell and trap cards. Baby Dragon. Swinging Baby Dragon. Okay, so I'll take 1,200. Okay, I'll start my turn. Awesome. Standby phase. Main phase 1. Activate player armor stomping ground. Throw out armory. Activate whip from hand. Activate player armor shield. Oh, I had player armor shield on the field. I should have used shield. So the first time a player armor card would be negated and or removed from the field by a card effect, you can negate that card effect. Yeah, I didn't have to let him throw everything away. So I didn't have to take any damage. That's my bad. And then I'll activate player armor repair. So armor repair effect. Response. Okay. So then, yo, Ominous, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. So then I'll add quick draw to hand. Then I'll activate quick draw effect. Response. Again, nothing. Okay. So then I will go into my hands. And I will grab player armor helmet, who is just a mountain of text. Okay. Quick draw is going to go to the grave. Then armory effect. Response. Nope. Okay, so then we're going to use armory effect. So view. We're going to grab and then Nerd Tanker's like, so the helmet is the only card that does damage? It's like, yes. And he's like, huh. Activate quick heal effect. Response. None. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gain 100 life points per player armor card I control. So I gain 600. That goes to the grave. I activate a second quick heal. So that's another 600. To grave. Okay. Then I'm going to activate whip effect. Target baby dragon. There we go. And then Nerd Tanker's like, oh no. Oh yes. He said my baby dragon. So I only have control of it until the end phase. So then we're going to go from main phase 2 into battle phase. So now we're in battle phase. And I need it to give me the battle-based instructions. Here we go. Activate helmet effect. Swing for 6,800. Yep. Whoop, hashtag GG, hashtag good game, hashtag handshake. Whip might be too good because whip just lets you steal your opponent's stuff. Nerd Tinker said hashtag GG. Whoop, hashtag good game. Hashtag handshake. Hashtag GG. Whoop. We finished right on time. I feel like I'm on the 4Kids block. Yo, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding, 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 ring that notification bell so you're notified whenever we do these live streams. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only. Logging out. Peace. Nerd Tinker said that deck is so powerful. But there is a way to stop it. True. Ooh. But yeah, thank you all for watching. And then he said hashtag Imperial Order. There are definitely things that'll shut down this deck. But yeah, thank you all for watching. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, logging out. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Peace.